Hi Charlie, welcome to the 92nd day of my video polling experiment where I break down and analyze the LinkedIn poll that I posted last week in the close this morning. Now, last week's poll had to do with an executive order that Donald Trump signed on April 4th, 2025, delaying a planned TikTok ban by 75 days while he intends to sell TikTok's US operations to an American owner. So the poll question that I asked was, do you believe TikTok will be banned this year, aka in 2025? There were three answer choices: yes, no, and maybe. Much to my delight, 89 people voted on this poll, which is right in line with my average of about 80 to 85 votes per poll. This is how the distribution ended up breaking down. 16% of my voters said that yes, they believe TikTok will be banned this year. 63% of them said that no, they do not believe TikTok will be banned this year, and 21% were honest enough to say that maybe TikTok will be banned this year. So obviously it looks like a majority of my voters, and perhaps the American public at large, believe that TikTok will somehow endure this scrutiny from the federal government. Now here are some pretty interesting statistics about TikTok and changing opinions about the platform. TikTok creator post activity increased by 41% the week before the April 5th deadline, when TikTok was supposed to be banned or perhaps sold to an American owner. This seems to indicate that TikTok creators were trying to wring the very last dimes out of their content creation career, hence why they were posting significantly more frequently than they would have in the weeks when TikTok was not about to be potentially banned. 34% of Americans favored a TikTok ban in March 2025. Now that might seem like a lot, but back in March of 2024 last year, 50% of Americans favored a TikTok ban, so obviously a TikTok ban is becoming less favorable in the eyes of Americans, at least for now. There are 135.8 million American TikTok users. That is about 49.6% of the American market that has been reached and that has downloaded and is actively using TikTok. The average TikTok user spends 34 hours per month on the platform, which amounts to about 1 hour per day, which I'm pretty sure is phenomenal, and a phenomenal engagement metric for any social media platform to get like 1 hour of continuous use every single day. In 2024, the TikTok app was downloaded 875 million times worldwide, which just goes to show the popularity of this platform despite the controversies associated with it. So Charlie, thank you so much for listening to my little spiel about TikTok, and before I leave, I would like to show you this poll as it appears on LinkedIn, just to prove that I'm not making this distribution up. Here is the TikTok poll as it appears on LinkedIn. As you can see, it got 89 votes, and the most popular answer choice was no, I do not believe TikTok will be banned this year, which got 63%, or a clear majority of the votes. So I'm thankful to every single person who voted on this poll. This wasn't quite a gold standard poll, which I consider to be any poll with 100 or more votes, but I'm still extremely pleased to see that it got so much engagement compared to some of my other polls. So anyway, Charlie, thank you so much for listening to my little spiel about TikTok and TikTok's potential future. And stay tuned tomorrow for my 93rd video polling analysis. Thank you for listening and have a wonderful day.